Today we are going to learn about matter and materials. What is a matter? Anything that occupies space and has weight is called a matter. So everything around us, like a person, glasses, butterfly, computer, coffee, etc., it is made up of matter. Even you and your friends are made up of matter. So if you observe the objects around you right now, you will find out that the objects differ from one to another in terms of their shapes, sizes, colors and even texture. And every object, they occupy some space. So the amount of space occupied by an object is called its volume. Let's understand this concept with an example. If we fill this glass jar with water till 50 ml and after that we put one key inside it, we will observe that the level of the water will rise up to 60 ml. This is because of the volume of this key, because the key is occupying the space, and because of that the water level is increased to 60 ml. Matter is made of tiny particles called atoms, and atom is the smallest part of matter. And atoms of same or different kinds, they combine to form a molecule. For example, here H, O and Mg, all these are different atoms. And when atoms of 2H are joined with O, it will become H2O, that is a water molecule. Now let's check your knowledge. All matter takes up some space and has weight. Next is, matter is made up of small particles called atoms. Next, atoms join together to form molecules. Next is, I am the smallest unit of matter. My name is atom. Matter exists in different forms. There are 3 different states of matter, and these are solid, liquid and gas. In solid state, matter has a definite shape and it occupies a definite amount of space. In this state, the molecules of matter lie closely to each other, as you can see in this picture. Examples of solid are ice, brick, wood, iron, etc. In liquid state, the matter does not have a definite shape, but it occupies a definite amount of space. In this state, the molecules do not lie very closely to each other like in solid. As you can see, there are some spaces in between these molecules, and these molecules are able to slide past each other. Examples of liquids are petrol, vinegar, paint, water, etc. In gaseous state, the matter neither has a definite shape nor it occupies a definite amount of space. In this state, molecules lie far apart from each other. As you can see in this picture, the molecules of the gas are far apart in comparison to solid or liquid. The molecules of a gas can easily spread throughout any space available to them. Air is a mixture of gases. The air in gaseous state is filled in balloons, footballs, tires of the cars, bicycles, buses, etc. And few examples of gases are helium, oxygen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, etc. Now let's observe all these molecules in different states of matter. As we know that there are 3 different states of matter, and the arrangement of atoms in different states of matter is different. So molecules in a solid, they are closely or tightly packed like this. Molecules in a liquid state are loosely packed as you can see in this picture, and molecules in a gaseous state, they are very loosely packed. And similar atoms, they combine together to form molecules. Now let's check your knowledge. Matter exists as dash, dash and dash, and the answer is matter exists as solid, liquid and gas. Many substances can exist in more than one state. Water is normally a liquid, but you get solid ice on cooling the water in a freezer. Also, on heating water, you can convert it into steam. At 0 degrees centigrade, the liquid water changes into solid ice. This process is called freezing. On the reverse, ice can be changed into water on heating. This process is called melting. When water is boiled at 100 degrees centigrade, it changes into water vapor, which is a gaseous form of water. This process is called evaporation. And when water vapor changes back to water on cooling, it is called condensation. So, if the temperature is more than 0 degrees centigrade, ice melts into water. And when water is boiled at 100 degrees centigrade, it starts boiling and it changes into water vapor, which is a gaseous state. And this process is called evaporation. So, water boils at 100 degrees centigrade and it freezes at 0 degrees centigrade. Now, let's check your knowledge now. Liquids take up the shape of their container easily. Yes or no? This is yes. Next is solids have a fixed shape but their volume is not fixed. This is no, because they have fixed shape and fixed volume. There are 3 states of matter. This is yes, and we know that these are solid, liquid and gas. Next, water changes into ice at 0 degrees centigrade. This is yes, and water boils at 100 degrees centigrade. Let's understand what is a solution. A mixture of solid or a gas in a liquid is called a solution. So when a solid or a gas is mixed in a liquid, it is called solution. So first of all, we will understand about solids that are dissolved in liquids. So for understanding this, we'll perform one activity to show that some solids dissolve in liquid. So take 2 tablespoons of. Let's perform one activity for the same. Take 2 tablespoons of sugar and put the sugar into water and mix it. Does it disappear after some time? What do you think what has happened? So sugar dissolves in water after stirring. And here sugar is said to be soluble in water. When a solid is dissolved in a liquid, they form a solution, and in this state sugar is a solute and water is a solvent. So together they make a solution of sugar. So soluble means that they mix well. So sugar is soluble in water. What is a solute? Solute over here is sugar. Solute is a solid that is soluble in a liquid. As sugar is soluble in water, so sugar becomes solute. And solvent here is water. What is a solvent? A liquid in which a solute can be dissolved. In this case, the solute is sugar. And together they make a solution. Solution is a mixture of solute and solvent. So in this activity, we have observed that the sugar is a solid and water is a liquid. And when solid dissolves in a liquid, the solution is called solid in liquid solution, as a solid is dissolved in a liquid over here. Now let us perform an activity to show that all solids do not dissolve in water. For that, we will take a glass of water and we will drop an eraser or a piece of wood into it, and we will try to mix it with a spoon. Does it dissolve in water? No. Why? Because some solids do not dissolve in water, and these solids are called insoluble solids. So, soluble solids are the solids that dissolve in water, and insoluble solids are the solids that do not dissolve in water. So, if sugar is dissolved in water, it will completely disappear. So, sugar is soluble. When we dissolve sand in water, it will not mix and it will not form a solution. So, sand is insoluble solid. Let us perform an activity to show that some liquids dissolve in other liquids while some do not. For this, we will take 2 beakers containing water, 2 tablespoons of milk and 2 tablespoons of oil. Add milk to one of them and mix. Now add oil to the other beaker and mix well. What will you observe? The milk is completely soluble in water. Here both water and milk are liquids. Hence their solution is called liquid in liquid solution. Liquids that mix well with each other, they are called miscible liquids. For example, alcohol and water or milk and water. Oil does not mix well in water, so it is an immiscible liquid. So liquids which do not mix well with each other, they are called immiscible liquids. Now let's check your knowledge. I occupy space and have weight. I can exist in 3 states. My name is matter. As matter exists in 3 states: solid, liquid and gas. Next is people love drinking me. I have carbon dioxide dissolved in me. My name is cold drink. I am the smallest unit of matter. My name is atom. Now let's perform an activity to show that some gases, they dissolve in liquids. For this, we will fill a glass half with drinking soda. Add half teaspoon of salt to it. What do you observe? The bubbles of the gas, as you can see in the picture, they will start coming out of soda. And these are the bubbles of gas. These bubbles are of carbon dioxide. This shows that soda is a liquid here and it is dissolved in gas. Hence, it is an example of gas in a liquid. Do you know that liquefied petroleum gas LPG is used as cooking gas? The gas inside the cylinder is in liquid state as it is compressed at high pressure. Let's summarize our chapter. Anything that occupies space and has weight is called matter. Matter is made up of atoms. Atoms combine together to form molecules. Matter exists in 3 states: solid, liquid and gas. Matters can be changed from one form to another by heating or by cooling. Some solids can be dissolved in liquids. Some liquids can be dissolved in other liquids. And some gases can be dissolved in liquids. So this was all about this chapter.